So basically, I get into this conversation with the sister, and she's like, oh my gosh, yeah, my sister, she is Hot Mess Express. She is like into drugs, and you know, most of my family doesn't even speak to her anymore. She's just in trouble all the time. She said, I am sure that she stole your purse. And so I was like, you know, that really sucks. Like, I had to like get a birth certificate, to get a new driver's license and all the things. So back at this time, when you got a new driver's license, they didn't put like a little code or anything on your driver's license that showed like that it had been previously stolen. So basically I got a new driver's license that had the exact same number and everything. But this girl who stole my purse, she also had a driver's license, right? My old driver's license that had my picture on it, mind you, did not have her picture on it. And so I was dealing with all this stuff to do with that. And then I went out of town to go to Mexico. And when I came back, that was when I found out about the arrest. And so I started to put all the pieces together. And so I was like, oh my gosh, so this girl, when she got arrested, she must have used my driver's license, because why else would they think it was me, right? So I thought, not a big deal. I'm just going to get ready to go up to court. It was up in Seattle. So my cousin and I, we took the train up, and we were going to make like a long weekend of it. I was actually kind of excited about it. I hadn't been in Seattle for a while. And so we go up and we spend the weekend, and then the court date is on that Monday. And so I'll get up, get ready to go to court. Well, at that time, they didn't give you like a specific time that you had to be at court. They would be like, hey, they could call your docket anywhere from like 9 o'clock in the morning until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And so I sat all day waiting. And finally, I was the last docket that was called. And so they call me up, and they're basically like, you know, you've been charged with, I think there was like 3 different offenses at that time. And basically it was for stealing this merchandise off of this merchant marine ship. And so I went up in front of the judge, and I was just like, you know, he said, how do you plead? I was like, not guilty. And then he's like, do you have anything to say? And I was like, well, yeah, like there's no way that this could have been me. I have affidavits not only from my work stating that I was at work at the time the crime was committed, but I actually have an affidavit from the sister of the girl who stole my purse, who in turn then like stole my identity. And so I was like, it wasn't me. And this judge looked right at me and said, you're a liar. I think you did it, and you just don't want to own up to it. And so I was flabbergasted. I'm like crying, so upset. I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe what he was saying to me.